Hello and welcome back. Today was an interesting day to say the least. We had a closing bagger who called off because they were sick, which was albeit a shame, but not so bad because gave me extra hours and I'm always down for extra hours. I mean that's good for me, I'll say that. Um, However, it does kind of ruin a plan I had of trying to get trained in other departments. However, though, good news is because of that though, I got to learn a couple of other things about our new employees and teach them a couple of things. Not teach them really, they've kind of been taught how to do stuff to some extent, but mainly telling them certain rules and stuff that need to be followed, or if certain things arise, the proper people to deal with said issue. Like, for instance, if they're having trouble, send them my direction so I can deal with said issue because I have the access to call management if I'm not able to handle the issue. And I'd much rather me panic and freak out than them panic and freak out. Because a lot of times, the issue that they have to deal with is something that it's just an angry customer who's upset over certain things not happening. And if they, panic and make a bad judgment on something and make a massive mistake, they don't, you know, start getting super anxiety and too afraid to actually do their job. So, or they have a bad experience and just they come into work and like, oh, well, this happened yesterday. It's probably gonna happen again today. It's gonna be a bad day, and which usually happens a lot. I've noticed with retail and whatnot, where like you come into work and it's very hard to like walk into work and be like, oh yeah, I'm here to do an awesome job. I love to be here. It's very hard for people to kind of get that point, especially when you have people screaming at you constantly for certain things not being done, um, or usually customers and whatnot. Which is why I try and keep more of a casual voice when I'm talking to customers, more kind of calming and soothing. Kind of just to like, hey, well, this is certain things happens like, oh, this could have just been simply misplaced by either another customer or one of our employees, or tag was placed wrong. Like, just kind of slowly but surely kind of explain things. And usually it does kind of help. And if it is more of a company's fault, like tags were placed in the wrong direction, or some was placed in the entirely wrong section, or I kind of help mediate said issues and help fix things. That way, so and if there is a certain issue that like, oh, this person's wanting to refund something and someone got fit because they don't have a receipt, and I can't refund something without a receipt. Um, so that's usually when I'm able to like, hey, management, I need you to come down here and confirm this for these people that I cannot do certain things without certain other things. And just a little side note, if you go buy groceries and whatnot, keep that receipt with you until you know for a fact you do not need that receipt anymore. Because on the off chance that something is wrong with one of your groceries, or something like that, we can't do much without a receipt. Now, if there's you walk out the store and like or if you buy something and whatnot, and you use your Kroger card, because I work at Kroger's and whatnot. If you have a Kroger card in the morning and whatnot, there's usually some people who can actually pull up your purchase history through your Kroger card, and they can actually show or see that you've actually bought said item, which is kind of awesome. I need to learn how to do it, but sadly they haven't let me know how to do that. I'm probably going to find out eventually, though. But one thing I also found out is with the app as well, if you link your Kroger card together or whatnot, you can actually check your receipts and stuff from the app, which also works out amazingly. And one really cool thing I found out is that if you're not having troubles like connecting the app to your physical card, you can actually link, if you go to like this customer service desk and whatnot, you can actually link card A to card B. Like you can actually conjoin the two together, and through that process, you can actually make sure that whether you scan one or the other, even if they're completely two different cards, they're linked together. So no matter what you do, you scan one card, it scans the other. And it's really awesome if you're a Kroger employee with a Kroger discount or a retiree and you try using the Kroger app, but it doesn't link up to your card that actually has the discount on it. And you're like, well, this gives me coupons, this one just gives me the employee discount. Like, but with the, if you link them both together, you can actually have both the discount and the actual, uh, card, which is awesome. But it always makes me wonder if there's actually a card out there that's the same as the digital card, but like, if it's just linked together, would they still be able to get your points? But one thing, another little cool thing I found out, is that some people with the alternate ID that you're able to type in and whatnot, it doesn't have to be your phone number. It just has to be a series of 10 digits. Like, for instance, 6969696969. Or, what was it? It was 666-420-6969. Like, it could literally be whatever you want it to be, as long as no one else has already used that said number. I'm surprised no one's tried using 800-800-813500, which is honestly, I kind of think it's a little impressive. I'm gonna be honest with you. But, anyways, I'm starting to get a little hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thanks for listening to my little TED talk here, I guess. I gotta figure out a name for this. That's something else on my agenda. Anyways, peace out. You all have fun. Have a good night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is whenever you watch this. And toodaloo.